hopefully to decide that they're going to be able to pick up. But that's got it out.
Cool. Old 11's running in here. What can he get? He wants these creeps for himself. Central getting popped down, and now nobody gets anything because too many different teams farming the same camp. Boca does get walked onto, but gotta be somewhat careful of these 13 retaliate stacks. FY running back down, lost vision on the bottom side. Chalice left alone at top, though Fade is going to make the rotation up here. They need to catch him before he presses the attribute shift at all, otherwise they've got no chance of getting this kill. So he's going to have to play the fog pretty nicely. Fade, where are you coming in? Wants a little bit more harassment. He's actually going to loop around the other side now. Working his way down.
It's not what you expect a Shadow Shaman to be.
Yeah, I think they need... Maybe they need a TP at the same time, but... Is 2-point shackle enough? Oh, well, at bottom, double damage, Kunkka sitting down, and it's going to be certainly the end of Lich. Okay, Kunkka now TPing top. Man, they want Chalice real bad. Okay, but he's already starting to morph up pretty heavily. 1200 HP, is that going to be enough? Here comes the Torrential competition. Do they have the chain stun? He's tanking through all of this. He's got the waveform to get away. They come back for a second stun, but still has another 700 HP. Can they get a nice cleave if they can? Chalice not done. Swashbuckle forward. Chalice good stun backwards. Now he's morphing into the Kunkka and just running for it with the Stampede. However, Kunkka still has DD Softness, jumps straight into a Hex, and now an immediate follow-up Shackle. They burn down the lips, they're going to look for the damage on the Storm Spirit. He does have a decent zip away. Kunkka's still chasing, I don't think he sees him. Doesn't know that he got the hit onto him, but just living on about 50 HP. We'll be able to walk it off. Nice cross off the map on the Kunkka. Goes bottom, gets a kill, immediately TP's top. They get one more. Is it just liched twice? It was just liched twice.
Yeah.
Poor X Nova 040. What's happening? Bottom. 11. Quickly snagged the outpost, and just as quickly they're going to be stealing it back. Aster actually making a bid for both outposts currently, and it seems like they might be successful. LGD, can you get anything here?
They're but not in the form of experience, and that's the problem of IOJAR. You've always got 2 heroes, and it's not a 6-second channel, it's something just 3 seconds. You can just jump in, cap it up, and fan reasonably easily.
Success. I mean, this top tier tower dead, so he's just going to keep on pressuring in. Aster taking a slight lead earlier on here. PSG.LGD. Somnus forced to be making a couple of rotations. He's going to be looking for the Pango. Ooh, nicely timed, using the jump, getting the pull back, and there, XXS unable to escape using the Rolling Thunder. Man, he really like pushed that to the very edge. Over in mid lane, do have a shackle. So I'm just going to be looking for one more. He wants this kill onto Fate. Just a couple of short zips and one more pull. Somnus with the cross-map double kill. This man is rotating out of his goddamn mind.
And they're even going this super farm heavy build on SCCC as well. He's going into the PKB after the power shreds and a couple of rave bands. So not typical you see from this IOJAR.
I think they know that the game gets kind of ugly if they go too late, right? I think the Storm Spirit Morphling are definitely destined to outcarry them. So they're just gonna have to find some early timings, maybe find an early Roche if they can.
It does get out of hand, but the game he's still sitting behind the morphing as a result of having to constantly with your eye.
Well, okay, come on. Everyone is tanky, but not going to be tanky enough to survive it. I say that, he actually manages to stampede over to his hood and gets out of the homing missile, so he's actually good. Made me eat my words. Aster did not have the damage for that one. Yeah, he's come back at top. FY. Stolen call down. Chalice running in with the rocket barrage. Can he bring down SCCC? He can't, but Boga's got too much healing. Will end up losing the Rubik on the back lines. Kunkka's still getting chased down. Chalice with this rocket barrage doing some work, but they've at least got the rum buff, keeping healthy. Chalice able to deal with the homing missile quickly. And what else is going on? Man, all of that and just the Rubik dying.
It's so much work with that run buff. enabling everyone to survive, and it was actually FY just sat out of position by the what do they call the front of the boat? Bow?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds right. Yeah. I should know. I took did like a sailing course once. It was good.
Really?
Fun. It was like a high school thing. Fade's dead. We're talking about that.
Oh, by the way.
Oh yeah. You know, just happens. He's gone.
I think stack it from FY. It's going to be able to enable Somnus to quickly farm that you think, or maybe even an old 11 on his Centaur, and consider what we were saying before with the Iojar and aggression really going beyond any sort of flash farm that you're able to get on LGD to farm again. That's going to be really effective.
Yeah, the acceleration on the Storm Spirit's going to be really important. They get this Kaya quickly. He's really the space creator. The Morphling's taking the much more passive role.
Yeah.
Chalice is going to come keeping into mid, however, wants to take this fight. They need to be careful. FY's actually got the boat stolen currently. Just going to lob that out.
Once the Conqueror, I think he was worried might have gone. That LG putting so much of it keeping the mid-tier out old left.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're really going to be able to commit to this. They've actually got the outpost, so Somnus able to be in Champ, probably not thinking about it as he made his way over. They've got the roll through XXS, but not enough to save this Conka. XXS will be able to keep him alive, but LGD with the constant rotations, and they had to relocate, but Aster definitely not willing to bring in the gyrocopter to ill-fated fight like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a point of LGD is saying, look, you gotta take the back ASAP. The tier 1 tower mid it will last for so much longer, and then it's only a matter of time to find it out.
Yeah. Weird shortly. What are they doing? Again, looking at old 11. This has not worked the last couple of times. Fade got the lockdown. FY's got the cube. He's rolling through. He interrupts, and now the Shadow Shaman going to be left for dead. Can they actually get the gyrocopter out of here? FY still has the lift. Baboka getting dragged back in. As Triple T just going to have to look for the TP out inside of the trees, but Storm Spirit finds him, locks him down. Here comes the rocket barrage damage. It will be Somnus taking the dominating streak, but oh, that was very, very nice from PSG.LGD.
3 kills, they still didn't take that little step, but now 15 minute mark, and you can see his Somnus, he's going to clear out this mid wave, as long as he's got the mana for it, which honestly might be a little bit difficult, but now he's got the tier 2 item that can flow in.
Yeah, and there's some banner runes waiting up there as well. Once he clears this, is he actually going to get
getting
anything?
unlucky. Yeah.
Hello. Alright, there you go. Clumsy net.
That's a tough
regen. Nice. Oh, actually, Nether Shawl also being. That's pretty sweet. What do we got? Anything in Radiantville? Ooh. Reload on top. They just X Nova. They're gonna try and stampede him out of here, though. Is that gonna be enough? The homing missile is still chasing. He's just gonna deploy the Chain Frost. Does get alpha split nicely by XXS. Homing missile lands, and they will just head back to the game. Keep the farm going.
One of the villages also Radiantville and Diatown?
I guess so. Must. Sentinelville and Scourge Town.
Oh no. I'd strike right there.
Yeah. Tunka's got this, he's got his Lothars. You know, just...
Shane Skeleton wants to take this time.
Yeah. Do you think Gyrocopter will build a Buriza later?
Oh, no. Is it Burkando, I think?
Buriza Dukion or something. It was like...
It was, yep.
Oh, okay.
Dyer's middle
that's not from Exeter.
denied.
That's really sweet. Is he gonna die for it? They're rotating on him. They want him. Torrent. Alright, lands, but now they've only just realized that they landed it. X Nova. Alright, he's just always the target. FY babysit and bottom, top's getting pushed out by Somnus. He does have a regen rune. Put this BKB on the Gyrocopter, and Aster looking to make use of that. Force down the mid tier 2 tower. Glyph is gonna get popped. So thinking that they might have some vision back behind the tower, but no, they were just being very persistent on looking for him. Chalice gets his Lincoln Sphere delivered. Might be just in time, in fact. As now they're actually going to look for the jump in. Somnus thinks about it once. Chalice just morphing. He does already get hexed up. They've also got the vessel charges. Can they save the Morphling? There's too many stuns. He can't get out. He will be brought down. Now 11 also going to be caught by X. FY thinking about finding a fight here. Let's have the spell steal off cooldown. Stampede going to come out and old 11 able to walk this one off. Somnus still on pool, rejoining the team.
Want to make something happen in return. They know that Iris are on the top side. You just see reset.
Jump. Can they keep the chain stun going? SC doesn't want to pop the BKB for nothing here. Hex is being stolen by FY. Old 11 is going to be dealing with the homing missile. Here comes the expert spot. FY with that Hex onto the gyrocopter. Can they focus him down? I don't think so. This Essence String is doing a ton of work. They will commit, however, with the Storm Spirit, and that's the first step that they need. They're dragging everyone back into the Chain Frost. Old 11's almost dead. XXS desperately trying to finish this kill, but he can't do it. Gyrocopter getting up.
Yeah, that around. As soon as you don't have your pounding, you're in a lot of trouble, and great presence of mind by LGD to notice that. Yeah.
Boca is just all the way top. A real easy way to get down here. So with that, LGD taking a lot of control. Man, buying BKB first on Gyrocopter and then dying like that is such a huge loss of momentum for Aster. It's like LGD are just getting away with slightly greedier items. They're getting away with the Lincoln Sphere on the morph. Fade, they are looking for him up here. He's already morphing though. He's gonna get locked down somewhat, but it's just an extra from the Shack. FY looking for the turn. He's stolen. It is the Shekels. Morph is still fine. They really need the Kaka here. Chalice has the waveform to get out of here.
Stampede in a couple seconds.
And this is going to be punty. He's got an ace. He's able to drag back. Okay, as Triple C wants to stay with his buddy. They will get the Wisp a little bit further. He's got a mech to survive a little bit longer, but I don't think it's going to be quite long enough. And now as Triple C left by himself, the BK helping him out somewhat. The haste from the Storm Spirit, all that he needs to get back in position. And old 11, all right, will be brought down at Nova. Of course, he's dead. You don't even need to ask. 7 and 8. Lich, but that is the first BKB charge getting popped for a fight in no man's land, and guess a win for Aster, but not the win that they were hoping for out of that 10-second BKB.
I definitely know. Wait, to Somnus here for the catch him out. He doesn't have
the timing. Yes, you can. Oh, there you go.
You have those games where you're playing as a squad, you like this with X, but your team winning, and you just slap to the other team. You want to the going on. You're completely losing the game. Like,
all spells for what? I think you're just happy. You're like, you know what? I cast my spells. I soaked some abilities. My team is winning. It's chill. I'm lit.
Yeah, but it comes to that stage, right, where you're like, come on, guys. I want to have a little bit of fun. I know I keep bored, but keep something.
No. Having fun in Dota is just about winning. That's what everybody realizes at some point. So I think X-Nova is still going to have plenty of fun here. Though, as I say that, he has paused. I don't know what's going on. We've got the Master Award stolen for the Rubik.
Some to say that he's just screaming to a pillow right now for the amount of times that he's died.
What do we... Where are any items coming for Aster? Pango's just going for a hood.
It's the
that is the problem here. Kunkka just going BKE. Aster really all in on it. I mean, they have to end the game before the Storm Spirit becomes too much of a problem. I don't know if it's happening. I do not think that they are on that trajectory currently.
The thing is as well with to going again for this more fighting styles, they need to be much further in the lead in terms of these pickups. Fusel Blade's up next. Then eventually going to the act, which can be that hybrid between team fight and farming potential, but unless it's paired with something like a Maelstrom or even Madness, it's not going to do too much in a way.
Yeah, I guess he does want it later on just to kind of continue scaling, maybe try and go for, Satanic and a bunch of rapiers if this game. I think that's plan B, to be honest, if you're Aster here. Just have to, like, alright, somehow 6 up the gyrocopter, give him like 2 rapiers, and hopefully he can just win the game for us that way.
I mean, if it gets that late, also like probably still heroes you want to be going up against for that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Sums has almost got his bloodstone, so he's going to be back on the prowl again, looking for some charges to smoke up from Aster, taking a bit of control back of their side of the map, and also just hunting, going blind up onto this hill, but Fate does have a ward to plant down as they come, and they see the Storm Spirit bottom. Just about to get the bloodstone delivered. He can get that punch that might actually save him, and have the lockdown. He's pretty tanky, but no, it's not going to be in time. He does get chain stunned, and Aster quickly converge and take out this bottom tower. I guess he almost wishes he didn't deliver the bloodstone.
Yeah.
If he was just gonna die anyway.
Loses. Great for other 8th lanes on Fate's
Yeah, definitely very value. 11, what's up? In here, checking things out. Have a look. How's the E-Blade progress? Another 2k gold on Chalice, so a few more minutes for that one. Kunkka BKB is still a little ways away. It's an invis rune. And they see that the Rubik is leading. Kunkka running, the Centaur running up the lane. Not the easiest target. They don't ever relocate for 20. Gyrocopter's just gonna come TPing over.
Bit of keen, alright. Centaur.
Yeah, the Storm meets the counter initiation though, gets the jump onto Shadow Shaman, focusing him down, Stampede through, Shadow Shaman does manage to deploy the circle wards, at least before he drops the stun on the XXS, should be able to get the roll of thumb out. Shortly after that, the boat's stolen by FY, can he get it out? He is, it's right on top of himself, that's gonna get a pretty decent stun, and now Chalice with the flat cannon doing the damage. Thomas trying to juke his way through the trees, but he's gonna get found out by XXS. He's got mana left, he actually escaped. Now Chalice getting lit up by the torrent. Like a little bit of an overextension, perhaps for PSG.LGD. Chalice just gets the TP back to the fountain.
And big team that win for Aster. I was about to say it before that broke out. About 5 or so minutes ago, it was a big level difference between two teams. It was about 3 levels on all the cores that Aster were behind LGD. It returned back to 1, and now it's basically level on both sides.
Yeah, I get very close. Got the diffusal blade for the gyrocopter for some really good damage, and he's already got another 1600 gold. So it does go to show that maybe LGD gonna have to go back to playing the lanes a little bit. Really wait for this shotgun to come up on the Morphling, going to be very important for them. And Storm Spirit's just going to be going for an Orchid next. And what else? Do have Lotus being worked towards on Old 11 to try and deal with this lockdown coming out of the Aster side. And especially the Vessel, which has proved very annoying, though Chion's only got the 1 charge left. So I'm going to have to make sure he uses it smartly. Ooh. Bonus is over here. Line being drawn by the Kunkka. Maybe wanting to take over the Dire jungle a little bit, or just indicating that all of the Dire heroes are kind of playing in that area currently. I don't know when LGD came over and got all of these wards down. It must have been a little while ago. They've mostly been on their side of the map for the last little bit. This is a cool ward. They chop down some trees to make it a bit more valuable as well. The Aster smokes.
Are scanning.
On the prowl, looking for something. Oh, XXS is trying to be sneaky and get double value out of his. He's double dipping on the hood and the pipe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's locking the assembly. That's kind of cute. Any little play that they can make at this point, they're really can't afford to be going too far late game. Zinstring popped as he goes up onto the high ground. They've got the Hex already onto the Rubik. FY in danger. Stampede with the Lotus going to get him a little bit further out, but they do have the expert spot dragging him back in, so he's now dead. Chalice, the homing missile is heading over towards him. He's forced into the waveform and will head a little bit further back. That does just end up popping his Lincolns. Aster maybe hoping for a little bit more of a fight as X-Nova just sneaks up onto the high ground and snags the bounty rune. This has been the forgotten bounty rune, this game. Just nobody really going for it.
Eventually they go grab it, start coding on to XSS here. He goes too far forward. The LGD here.
A little bit difficult. He does have the essence string. Do they have enough chain stun? Days? More auto attacks and it is just enough burst. How can they all get out cleanly? That's gonna have to be the question. The coming to do something. Is just gonna be poor old X-Nova again. Callus does not have the Lincoln Sphere currently, and they've got good damage. He's morphed all the way to strength already, but they're still working him down. Ghost Scepter by a tiny bit more time means the Rocket Barrage and the third vessel bringing him down a little bit more quickly, and XXS gets the last left.
Radiant's middle
Doesn't look like keen to transition that into any sort of objectives, though. Richard might be a little bit difficult. They had the mass open wars, maybe it would be a different story.
Yeah, can they actually get any big objective off of this? Unfortunately for them, that fight just happening on their side. SCC is farming up the storm, though. He's already got that flagging completed. Morphling does have his shotgun heading back to the base currently, so I guess not the worst step, but of course, still, you don't want to be losing your position when carrying any stage of the game. Aster, okay, they're scouting with the supports, they're scouting with Roshan, taking pretty good damage, and they are very sustainable with the Vlads, so not too much of an issue.
15 seconds on the morphing.
Yeah, 15 seconds on the Morphling. Old 11's coming in here. They don't have vision just yet. They've got the Stampede. Old 11 is going to walk straight. He does get hexed up. Nice load. They're going to throw down the boat as well. They grab the H. SCC's got it. He pops the BKB. Old 11 just going to run further into the pit, prevent them from going on his team afterwards. So they made a gamble trying to snipe the Roche or steal the Aegis. It's not going to work out, but they do only lose one for it.
With the attempt, maybe might have been a bit more successful if you had that frost shield on in a bit of time. It's just the initial burst that was coming out onto it, but going down, we've got a lot of lanes start to be pushed in here by Aster, and they're going to be threatening this 2 mid.
Ooh, Boboka's pretty tanky, but needs to be careful. This shotgun itching for Chalice. And oh, now we're going to see damage as well. Okay.
Dire's structures
Pretty nice.
are fortified.
And Boboka's got that whole lock queued up as well. They're one of the few supports that actually does end up builds into it very nice.
Yeah, it's really there's really nobody else that goes
Maybe a fan.
Yeah, maybe.
Radiant's
Thought on
bottom
there
tower is under attack.
was Phoenix had it in that earlier series. Okay, Chalice, quick 1-2 punch on the mid-tier 1 tower.
Radiant's bottom tower
Level
is under
18
attack.
now. Boards used at top to take out that tier 2. Aster still just slowly
Dire's
closing in the
top
map.
tower is under attack.
We do have a couple more neutral items to be gained, so Somnus looking up the Mindbreaker. What's happening over on the Radiant side? They've actually got a bunch so that they're not using. There's a Craggy coat on Io that actually they're taking advantage of currently.
As long as we're in a situation where it's the game of nothing, I'm happy.
You're alright? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his side legs. It's one of the favorite items for him. He loves pushing the limits and trying to capture. They're going to
Jump in, pressure in the Pyrocopter. Can they get the Aegis for free? Looks like they might be able to, but Boka's over here. Do they need to try for a relocate out? It seems like LG just gonna back themselves out. All they wanted was that Aegis. They've got it. Now they're on the run. The home missile is chasing after Old 11.
They want this hope as well. Give it up.
All right, he pops the Lotus. They have a homing missile of their own. Maybe give them an opportunity to Gyrocopter. They're not coming over just yet, and looks like they're just gonna be left for dead. Old 11. You know, he made a bunch of sacrificial plays in the previous game. He's used to it.
Now it's to the stage where it has to have enough to be able to take him down. It was a 5-10 minute period. So he looks like Yankee having the load orb, having the full pocket, having a van brace, and just by the time got a couple of these key items and by not focusing.
They did just smoke right on top of that ward that we were talking about a little bit earlier. It's interesting. It's actually being covered by 2 different sentries, but yeah, they still haven't been able to get the D ward, so that's going to keep them safe. LGD just retreating back into their base. They have the Orchid up on the Storm Spirit now, and he's got his level 20, so that's a light bit of extra lockdown, as Aster really just having to take all of the lanes. They do get mid lane pushed all the way in. LGD going to deal with that super quickly. And bottom lane's actually been pushed up pretty far as well. Aster unable to really keep everything shoved all the way up against the base. And I mean, they don't have the idiots anymore, so to be that aggressive. Triple C just gonna be going for the full Monkey King bulk here, not giving a buyback or anything. He's getting a ton of farm. Now 18.5k. Let's see if he is gonna be able to lead us into victory here.
Fade was saving all of his talent. Actually, have a 10 talent to do range instead and max out on all his skills.
Do you think this should be allowed? Should you, like the way that it looks? I guess you. Yeah, maybe you're just thinking of it the wrong way. Yeah.
He's done it, and we've got Aster being very aggressive on the front line. We're going to walk underneath a Nova wall. But there's going to be wolves farming around there.
For the X, they've got the lift of the Gyrocopter. They're going to jump in. Can they keep it locked in? It's the BKB up. X Nova wants to get the target. They are going to lose the Shadow Shaman. Big damage on the Summon is forced to jump away, but they got the X front to spot onto him. And now he's dead. Double kill for SCCC. Hold 11. Don't think he's going to be able to get out either. The X front spot is still on cooldown for now, but the Stun's doing big work. Stampede. Hold 11 just wants to take it back into his base. Actually chasing further now, looking for the Rubik. He steals the X, but he can't use it on himself in time, so still a triple kill for SCCC. One problem here, folks. They don't actually have a creep wave, though. Okay, now Boundary Protection kicks in. Chalice trying to get outside of the base. Maybe stop this mid wave if he can. It's getting run at. Do they see him? He's so slow, man. Morphling 322 move speed. It's the agi nerfs. And not itemized at all to anything else. He really is a snail now.
Slow moving along.
Yeah. Going into the leisurely tickets, but Aster, nothing leisurely about it. They're straight up onto the high ground. There's a repair kit and the frost shield buying them a little bit more time. Putting the damage under the gyrocopter, but Wisp is there to heal it straight back up. He's going to be A-okay, especially with the Vampire Fangs as well.
They're built for a repair kit as well, which is the, you know, the tier 3 tower, not the end of the world anymore. Trans, alright.
Yeah, true. Those are good, but I guess also weird. We've gotten used to them pretty quickly, I suppose.
F1, he's dead.
Yeah, he's way up here. There is no play for him here. Stole the shield crash. Alright, what do you do? Do they have BKB and what's they do? Okay, so he's pretty strong, but this gyrocopter feeling much stronger. SCCC with an enormous amount of farm. Hold 11 in the front lines, not looking tanky. In slash Chalice, he's gonna go in. He's got that stolen flat cannon, but is it actually doing that? Baboka with the craggy coat, hardly taking any damage on the back. It will get the Shadow Shaman. Looks like he should up in the end. That's the only kill so far for LGD, and Chalice has already used everything that he's got. Old 11 back down the front line. Lotus to keep on chasing. BKB already used from the gyrocopter. SCCC can hold his high front. As he dropped call down, he's standing strong. Chalice once again with the waveform in, trying with the flat cannon. Wants to kill the Wisp, but forced into the defensive E-Blade. Too much damage coming through. Somnus returns to the fight with the mana, but he can't actually kill the gyrocopter. The lifesteal is too much. Beyond godlike streak is SCCC. On the other side, they kill off the Morphling, and PSG.LGD with that. GG called. We are heading to a game 3.
Yeah, nicely done, taking that key team fight. All of it, I believe, except maybe the Shadow Jump, or means that they're able to grab often that restorative pack of the eye. The whole bucket finished up. So they're gonna bring him through. Looked rocky for him at the start with the all-in strategy with the gyro, knocked in a couple of kills, but not being too out of sorts. And